Hello there, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be cute to draw in this teeny tiny little mini sketchbook. I found this at Michael's. I think it was like $4.99 or something like that. It is the Artist Loft sketchbook. It has 80 sheets of paper in it. It's very tiny, as you see it next to my hands. It's like very small. So I thought this would be cute, kind of like to use on the go, or maybe I can do like one little doodle every day, and it can be like either like a warm-up drawing or just like just so I can have like daily practice and not have it be like super detailed or anything. Obviously, like for this video I wanted to do something a little more detailed than I would normally use for like a practice drawing, but so I thought, since the last video we drew Cotton, I decided I wanted to draw her sister Candy. And I have the big version of this sketchbook, the Artist Loft sketchbook, and the paper doesn't do well with markers, especially alcohol-based markers, so I would not recommend using those in here. I mean, you can make it work, but just keep in mind that it does spread a lot, so I would just be careful of that if you are going to use markers in this sketchbook. It is doable, but you need to be cautious that the ink from the marker will spread outside your line, so you kind of have to color it sparingly, and then like you'll see it spread, and just, I don't know, it's kind of like a guessing game. Like, you put it like before the lines so that it doesn't go outside of the lines, but it does go outside of the lines anyway. This paper is not meant for markers, so it definitely pools and spreads. So I wouldn't recommend markers for this, but pen, colored pencil, anything that's like kind of dry, I think would be totally fine. I wouldn't use any wet media, nothing like markers, nothing with alcohol, no alcohol-based markers. I wouldn't use watercolor or gouache or acrylic, any type of paint. Any dry media I think is fine though. So like colored pencils, crayons, pen, pencil, anything like that. But other than that, I wouldn't use anything else. I did use my fine liners here to outline. Those are the Staedtler ones. I have it's like a unicorn set. I don't know, it's weird. It has a little unicorn set like picture on it, but it has like a pink, a dark pink, a magenta, a blue, a purple, and like a green. So they're really cute. And here I'm just trying to use my Crayola colored pencils, and I'm sorry if you can hear the ambulance in the background. I swear, every time I go to do a voiceover, I swear people are just dying out there, and I am so sorry. Anyway, so I busted out my Crayola colored pencils for this, and I didn't necessarily like the coverage I was getting. It was just way too light, so I did go and get my Caran colored pencils from the last video, and those were a lot more pigmented, and they're actually going down the paper a lot better, so I just used those, especially for the skin, because the skin was just not showing up at all with the Crayola ones, and it was really bothering me. So I just used the Caran ones and just kind of added some dimension with some of the darker colors. And with this character of mine, I kind of change her hair up a little bit every single time. Like, sometimes her hair will be purple with pink stripes, and then sometimes it'll be the opposite with pink with purple stripes, which is how I colored her here. And I know that's weird, but I don't know, I can't make up my mind sometimes, so I just like switch off the colors, and my excuse is that she just dyes her hair a lot. So I don't know. But I did lighten her skin a bit with the Caran white colored pencil, and also use that to blend a bit, because I don't know if I feel like it's this paper. This paper is like very cheap, obviously. So you just kind of have to work with it. And I don't know. It was still a cute drawing. It's still a nice process. I'm sorry if the lighting is not the best. I want to get like studio lights. Right now I have a desk lamp along with a ring light that I use on the right side to kind of get lighting from both angles, and they're both the white light, and I'm trying to make use of what I have, but also I am in such a small space. Like, my desk is in the corner of my bedroom, and I'm just trying to deal with what I have. And I don't know, I really want to get like studio lights, like those big box lights, if you've ever seen them. They're like big, they look like they're on a giant tripod, but like they're the box lights, so they have the like the box feature like around the actual light bulbs. The light bulbs are on the inside, and I really want some because I feel like it would make such a big difference, but I have nowhere to put them, and it makes me so sad. I'm so sorry. So I'm sorry if the lighting is not the best. I'm trying. If I do get some studio lights, I don't know where I'll put them. I'm literally trying to look around here. I have no idea where I would put them. But yeah, I'm sorry if it's like kind of hard to see sometimes, but I do try my best with what I have. So hopefully eventually we'll get them, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm just trying to think where I would put them, and I'm literally looking around the room and I have no idea. So I don't know, it might have to go in like a corner somewhere for all we know. But yeah, anyway. I'm just doing the stripes in her hair right now, and again using the Caran d'Ache colored pencil because I did not have this color in Crayola. Like, it's weird, they have like that violet purple, which is more blue, and then they have like a magenta, but that's like more pinky. So I just used this color instead because that was the closest that I had to what her hair is supposed to be. And I actually used a neon colored pencil for her hair because it was just more saturated and vibrant. And that one is by Crayola. They have these sets, they're called like the extreme neons or something, and they're really cool. They're really neon, they're really pigmented, and I like them a lot. So I use those quite a bit. And I do go in and try to like re-outline everything, whether it be in like colored pencil or pen again, just to kind of give it more definition. These pages are pretty thin, so I was worried about putting too much pressure on the other side, and then I did realize after I finished this that there was indents from this drawing onto the next page, so I'm thinking I'm gonna need to get like a square piece of cardstock and leave it in here to kind of be a barrier for the next page so that it's not making indentations on the page after, because I feel like that kind of like ruins it, because then you're like, okay, well, I already have the indent from the other page on here, so I don't know what to draw on this one. So I would definitely put down like a piece of, I would do like a thicker piece of paper just so that like the indentations don't go through to that next page. So yeah, I'm gonna need to be careful with the next one. But yeah, I don't know, I like the way it came out. It wasn't like super perfect or anything, but I definitely think it's cute. And I did go in here with a Tombow brush marker, and this worked really well to do like a background color, and it came down pretty solid. It is the like really light baby blue color for the Tombow marker, and I got this in the pastel set. I have the whole pastel set for the Tombow markers, and I really like them. They're really like cute and nice to use, and yeah, so that was good for a background, and it is water based, so it doesn't leak through. And I know I said don't use anything like watery on the page, but these are water-based markers. If you do a thin layer, it's totally fine. It's more so like don't use watercolor on this paper, because it will totally just fall apart, because even just using just the one layer of the watercolor brush pen, it did start to crinkle a little bit on the bottom right. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but I definitely saw it. And yeah, this is very cheap paper. You gotta work with it, and you gotta treat it like cheap paper, because it's very temperamental. But I thought it was a really cute idea. It's like a very pale pink. I don't know if you can like tell in the beginning. It's very, very pale pink. It's like almost white, but it's so cute. I saw it at Michael's and I was like, oh, I need that. It's so cute. I'm a sucker for sketchbooks, any type of sketchbook. I'm like, yes. Or like a mini sketchbook. Yes, big fan of that. I had another mini sketchbook, not like this. It wasn't square like this. It was like a rectangle, and I lost it, and I don't know where it's at. So I'm really sad. But this is kind of like its replacement, and this one's cuter. So I'm kind of tempted just to like draw on it every day, even if it's just like something simple like fruit or something. I really like drawing fruit, like especially with like colored pencil. That's my favorite, just as like a warm-up drawing. So yeah, anything like fruit or like a simple animal drawing, or maybe even just something like this, just kind of like a headshot. I think that'd be really cute. It is small enough just to kind of throw in my bag, so that is a plus for that. And yeah, just using dry media on it. So I think it's a cute idea just to like kind of throw it like in your bag. They had other colors. From what I saw, there was this really light pink, there was a black, and maybe a blue. I don't know. There's probably more colors, but like they're on like this little side rack, and it looked like most of them were taken. So I think people just thought that was a cute idea. They were like me, thinking that's really cute, let me buy one. But yeah, I thought this was really fun, and I do go in here and I outline again with the dark purple just to give it more dimension. It looks better. I thought about using black, but I really don't like using black in my art. I think it's like really distracting and way too dark, so it doesn't really fit kind of like my like pastel like vibe. So yeah, I just opted to use the purple. So I hope you like it. It wasn't obviously it's not like the best piece ever, but I had fun with it, and yeah, I think this was a fun little experiment. And it's so tiny compared to my hand. My hand is like bigger than it. It's crazy. I'm just in awe of it. I think it's so cute. I do go in here with a Uniball Signo and do some highlights, and that is my favorite gel pen. They're hard to find sometimes, but when I went to Michael's, that was what I was looking for, because my gel pens always die first out of everything. And then that's when I saw this little guy, and I was like, $4, yes, I'll buy it. And it was the last pink one, so I was like, it was meant for me. But yeah, it's so cute and small. I love miniature things like mini highlighters, mini pens, mini colored pencils, mini palettes, mini everything. I just think it's so cute. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope the lighting isn't too bad. I'm so sorry if it is. It's like a constant struggle, but I'm hoping like whenever I get those studio lights that it will make everything look better, because I know like in the videos it doesn't look as good like as in real life, you know what I mean? Because it's like the lighting from what I'm seeing is totally different from what's being captured on the camera. So yeah, I hope you like this video anyway, and yeah, let me know if you have seen these. Let me know if you're going to get one, and yeah, I will talk to you next time. Bye.